So as you can tell by the title, the attack on hemp, I feel like it was necessary to use that as a title because I feel like it's another serious thing in more than one way. I've been actually really I wanted to talk about hemp for over 2 years now, and I've just never kind of put it out there. So I'm doing that now because of this attack on hemp. So first things first, you got to realize that certain things are done on purpose. It is not a coincidence that this is happening. Okay. I should probably pull up. I forgot to pull up the information. Hold on. All right. I'm not going to read all of it. You all can do you all's own research. I'm just going to read briefly. It says, an amendment seeking to ban intoxicating hemp-based cannabinoids, y'all know what I'm trying to say, nationwide is now part of the U.S. House of Representatives draft farm bill. Okay. The House Committee on Agriculture on Thursday passed an en bloc amendment that, among other things, redefines hemp to exclude intoxicating hemp-derived cannabinoids, however you say that. But basically what I'm just getting at is I want to first talk about why I know that, if I'm not mistaken, this may not be all of hemp, okay? But I want to talk about hemp in general. First of all, I don't understand why we continuously use trees, which I am going to talk about in another video. I don't understand why we continue to use trees for everything, such as paper, toilet paper, and housing, okay? Basically, what I'm trying to get at is that hemp can solve much of the problems of deforestation, however you say that, because we are overkilling these trees. I'm talking about trees that are 50 plus years old. I'm going to talk about that in another video. So basically what I'm saying is that hemp, we can use hemp for a lot of different things, all right? And actually, let me read a couple of things off the benefits of hemp. And then I'm going to talk about the Delta 9 stuff. Where's my tabs? Oh, okay. All right. The benefits. Okay, so hemp grows fast. It nourishes the soil. It doesn't require a lot of water or chemicals. And can be turned into lots of different products. So those lots of different products include toilet paper. You can make clothing out of hemp, okay? You can make paper out of hemp. And then you can also okay, we talked about the medicinal benefits of hemp, like the CBD oil, okay? So yeah, we'll talk about that. That is like just a few things that you can use hemp for. And hemp is so easy to deal with when it comes to farming. All right. It also, let's see what else it says. Yes, I don't know if I said this. It helps prevent soil erosions and retain moisture. So you know how like when people, farm regularly and if they don't do it properly, then they deplete the soil of its nutrients. It loses its, its water content, its nutrients, and that's how you get the dirt-like substance, like the light brown stuff. But good, healthy soil is like black and, like dark brown and stuff. So those are just a few benefits of hemp itself, okay? But I'm going to kind of like segue into something else really quick, because whenever they want to ban something, especially if they can't do with it in the way that they want to, they will try to manipulate people. And I'm just going to talk about, for instance, it was about 2 years ago there seemed to be some sort of explosion when it came to shootings, school shootings, okay? School shootings and just, you know, mass shootings in general, okay? So that right to bear, this is just, you know, my own opinion, intuitive, you know, and, you know, doing my own research and using logic. And basically, you know, for a long time, they've been trying to get our, you know, our right to bear arms, okay? They want to take them away. They don't want us to have them, all right? And so the idea of these mass killings with the right to bear arms, it's not a coincidence that they happen as many times as they do on a frequent basis. So what they do is there's this manipulation, especially with the media. They try to cause certain catastrophes, try to do certain things so they can so-called pass laws or, you know, change people's thinkings and making them feel like the right to bear arms is, you know, not safe and people shouldn't have them. And they've been trying to get them from us for a long time. So if you get my drift and you know where I'm going with this, okay? And there was just one particular instance that just did not make sense. There was a school and the authorities, they were there for a good 10-15 minutes. And for whatever protocols, I am just saying that just didn't make sense while they were sitting outside of this school for a good 10-15 minutes, letting the person take all these people's lives. They were just sitting outside. I forgot what state with this in and what school it was. It was about 2 or 3 years ago. It just did not add up to me. It didn't make sense. So I'm just saying, even here where I was at too, this happened last year. There was a mass, well, it wasn't necessarily a mass killing, but it's happened at a bank in my city, in my hometown. And yeah, I'm just saying, it's like they try to cause a whole lot of, what do you call it, fear mongering and stuff like that to try to get certain bills, certain amendments, or whatever you want to call it, passed. Anyway, segueing back to the hemp, I'm talking about this because for the last year, I've been hearing a lot of instances of young adults or adolescents shouldn't even be adolescents overdosing on Delta 9, Delta 8. And so I go over in my head all the time. I'm like, why are elementary kids, middle school kids, even high school kids, but mainly elementary, you know, why are these kids accidentally getting a hold of this Delta 9, Delta 8. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. I have to put some moisture on my lips. I just got out the shower. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about all of these overdoses on this Delta 9 and Delta H substance. I don't know if Delta 9, I don't know how many states it's been legal in and for how long. I just know that for the past year, it's where I'm at in the state of Kentucky. It was legalized maybe in 2022 or 2023. Let me see real quick. I don't want to. Let's see. Let's see. Kentucky legalized Delta. We'll just say Delta 9 because I remember it took a little bit. I don't even know what year that CBD was legalized in Kentucky. It hasn't been that long. So it actually has a limit. It says, so hemp, okay, Kentucky adopted a federal hemp regulations. See, hemp-derived Delta-9 THC is legal in the state as long as it meets the 0.3% THC limit. But what year was this? See, this was in 2023, November. So maybe it was last year. Let me see. Move. Are you over the age of 21? Yes. Right. Okay, it says hemp. This says the 2018 Farm Bill legalized hemp and hemp products nationwide. However, there is a condition that they must contain less than 0.3% Delta-9 THC when dry. This means hemp-derived Delta-9 products with less than 0.3% THC are legal across. I did not know that. So it was actually made legal in 2018 here in the state of Kentucky. And so anyways, I remember when CBD became, CBD oil became a huge deal and everything, and its medicinal properties on the inside as well as the outside. But I don't, anyways, basically what I'm getting at, I feel like there are there may be some irresponsible activity for these young ones to get a hold of this. Okay. But the fact that there's been an uproar now, it's like, I feel like because of the irresponsibilities and possibly deliberate orchestration of these activities with the deaths and almost deaths of adolescents and children consuming these THC products. And so now the rest of us is going to have to pay. And I was actually just looking, and it seemed like there were several other states too who are planning to ban THC. Oh, let's see. Yeah, they planning on it. I don't know who will, but there's always, they using the word could and may. We got like Illinois, Florida, but they saying could or may, okay? In the ban. And I actually had an email from, let's see here. Let me go pull up my email and read what this email said. Here we go. Hold on, I gotta log back in my email. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So this is from, I've never bought anything from this company. I'm not gonna name the company. But I had, like you go on a website and they say, sign up for the newsletter. So I get deals and newsletters from this company, even though I have not bought from them yet. But they're the one who actually sent me this. It says, urgent, help defeat the hemp killing amendment in the Farm Bill. I'm not going to read all of this, but so basically, let's see here. An amendment proposed by Representative Mary Miller aims to federally ban all ingestible hemp products containing any level of THC. This ban would include Delta-8 THC products and all. I thought just came up in my head, you guys. This is just a thought. Like I said, this video is about, my own opinion and, whatever. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm just saying this is just totally my own opinion. But a thought just came up in my head that I feel like if they did ban this hemp, I feel like that leaves them room to genetically modify it. I'm going to have to look up and see if they have done a lot of strands on hemp anyways, on genetically engineering this stuff. Because because you know how they like to get their hands on stuff. When you genetically modify stuff, you patent it, it's yours. And so we're not even gonna, it's just frustrate me that someone can put a patent on nature, on what is natural. That kind of shit pisses me off. Okay, anyways, all right, so this ban would include Delta H THC products and all CBD products with even trace amounts of THC. The amendment would also ban hemp products used in animal feed and other non-intoxicating applications. By redefining hemp to include THC-A in its calculation, this amendment would disrupt the fiber and grain hemp markets. This is bullshit. Now, it says why this matters. If passed, the amendment would effectively ban 90 to 95% of the hemp products on the market. This includes both potentially impairing and non-intoxicating hemp products, significantly harming our industry and your business. So yeah, I learned about this through this this newsletter, and it's just frustrating to me of one, irresponsibility, two, wanted to control everything. They don't want us. They don't want us helping ourselves, if that makes sense. They want to do everything in their power to take away as much what is natural as possible. So even though you go to these grocery stores and everything and you feel like you getting organic this and organic that, you feel like you're getting high quality meat, is bullshit. And I'm telling you this because once you go to the farmer's market and you do your own research on these manufacturing ways, these companies, how they manufacture your meat, and you know, just everything, farming. If you really truly do want to make a change, you want to make a change within your family and everything, you wouldn't go back, or at least you would minimize as much as possible getting from these grocery stores. I'm talking about all of them, and I have to be careful what I'm saying, and so I'm actually going to put the very big one on the screen, and I'm going to tell y'all, y'all think y'all getting what y'all paid for. You are not. And actually, what really pissed me off is, I'm getting off topic here, is they try to make you think that you're really getting your money's worth, and which you're not. So I stopped buying organic stuff at the grocery stores after I learned what I learned. It's not worth your money. I'm sorry. It's not. Maybe a long time ago it was, but nowadays it's not worth your money. So anyways, basically, I'm just saying is they trying to kill as much of what is natural as possible. They don't want us helping ourselves. And obviously hemp has many benefits, whether it's internally, externally. Like I said, we should be using hemp to make toilet paper, you know, as much as possible. Sorry, I'm getting, you know, sidetracked. So I'm just really hoping that this bill does not get passed. It's said that we can vote for something, and I haven't really looked into it yet because I didn't have enough time to actually act on this. But they were saying the vote on this amendment would take place. See, it said today at 11 a.m. and I received this on the 23rd. So I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to go back and look into it. But that's why I entitled this video, The Attack on Hemp. Because hemp have so many beneficial properties that, you know, humanity can, you know, benefit from. And this is just really frustrating. So we're almost at 20 minutes, and I am just going to go ahead and leave that as it is. And I will come back and do another video because I'll do another video on, you know, the idea of, you know, why they cutting down trees and, you know, blah, blah, blah. I feel like this channel is going to be about what is natural in, you know, protecting our homeland, protecting Mother Earth. Mother Earth is a living entity, okay? And don't let nobody tell you any different. She is a living entity. And we are sitting here destroying her and destroying, you know, the planet that we live on. And if we keep going down this path, we're going to be destroyed too. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. Let me know what you think about, you know, the idea of them banning hemp. I'll see you all in another video. Have a good day.